Guys, today I am gonna be able to give my beaver a brand new home. I did not stream yesterday. However, I did play yesterday. I actually played maybe a little much. Anyways, I did the extremely slow grind of getting up to, well, nearly level 37 construction. 37 construction is what I need to make a menagerie in my player-owned house, which is gonna be a place where I can drop off the beaver. The beaver wasn't part of the main quest. I didn't schedule to get a beaver, but very soon we'll be able to get back to like my regularly planned gaming for old school RuneScape. This has just been like a, I don't know, like a 4-day detour. Yeah, so the best way to get construction XP on an ultimate Ironman when you want to keep your hit points and all of your combat levels very low. So I've purposefully not got magic leveled up. I've purposely not leveled up anything because I want to go into the wilderness. We'll get into that a little bit. But the only way to really reliably do it that I have found is to do the Daddy's Home quest, which will give you a house and then a bunch of supplies. So there's a house portal over here. Then what you do is you drop all of your gear, you take the boat to Entrana, walk around Entrana for a little bit, go to the place where you can, well, pick up 2 planks, world hop, pick up 2 planks, world hop, pick up 2 planks, world hop, pick up 2 planks, right, until your inventory is full, and then you go back to the house portal and you make a bunch of, well, regular plank furniture, and it gives you like, I don't know, maybe 700 XP a trip. Now, the trips are really slow, and in order to be level 37, you need 27,500 construction XP. It's terrible. I don't recommend it. I tested out an alternative route for a little bit at Wintertot. So at Wintertot, it's a fire-making minigame, but you can go ahead and, like, repair the brazier, and it's actually not bad. Like, you can get a few thousand construction XP that way. Probably if, like, my main goal for the account was just to, I don't know, say I just wanted to, like, get every skill to level 99. My best alternative plan was probably to get, like, level maybe 80, 85 fire making at Wintertot, which would probably give me enough construction XP so I could go ahead and house the beaver again. Anyways, I'm not planning on going back there for a little bit, so I can go ahead and take off the rainbow jumper from now. I can also get rid of my rainbow scarf. Those were warm items that I needed. I can go ahead and once more get... Oh, we need a few things, actually. Let me think. I need to get some oak planks so I can go ahead and make the menagerie. I need some gold, I need an axe, and I need to get planks. So I think my best way to get all of that is to go to Clan Wars. Yeah. So let's open up the master plan real quick. Let me update the master plan. Here's what I am currently thinking, okay? I have pretty much got level 37 construction done. I mean, I'm just gonna put a check mark behind it because I am just about to finish all of that up. So that is the Save the Beaver quest, pretty much finished. I mean, I'm really close to finishing it. That's pretty great. I would really like to just add, like, end game goal. I would like to add to this Song of the Elves. This would be an amazing goal for the account, but very difficult to, like, reliably get. Now, in order to do all of this, like all of these other quests a little bit easier, I have to do another little side quest, I think. And that is get 43 prayer. That's what we're gonna be working on today. That is the goal. But first, I'll try to give my beaver a new home. Okay, so I want to go ahead and grab some gold here from the supply chest. No. From the coffer. I need probably about... I mean, I'll come back here again in a little bit. I'll just take out 50k, which is most of my money. Where's my beaver? Oh, thank God, I got a little worried there. I thought my beaver was no longer with me. The only sketchy part here is that I'm gonna have to run south. Through the wilderness. Please don't get PK'd. Please don't get PK'd. Please don't get PK'd. I have to run through the wilderness. I have to run through the wilderness to get back to Varrock. I don't know how to get there any other way. If I see anyone on the minimap, I will just use this giant logout box to go home ASAP. We should be good. Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. You know you can teleport to Edgeville from Varrox? There's a portal? Really? No, I did not know that. Oh. Well, we've already risked it. We've already risked it. Oh, I also need an axe. Where in the world do I get an axe? Well, I could have also maybe just used my Chronicle teleport instead. Is there an axe spawn somewhere in... or like a store maybe? Somewhere in Varrock? Where I can go and buy an axe? Maybe at the lumber mill? Maybe the lumber mill guy sells one. Because I need to make some planks. What's up, Echo? I have no idea what you're talking about, good sir. Sounds kind of toxic to me, not gonna lie. You sound a little bit toxic right now. There's one in the Varrock sewers? Is there actually? Okay, we can go and have a look. I need to know all of those item spawns. I don't really know anything. The Varrock sewers are over here. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to get at this stream, Echo, but I can at least get it started. Where would that be? I will frickin' die to rats, dude. Bronze axe, I guess? Hold up, I'm gonna Google it. There is none. Dude, do they not have anything in Varrock? Dude, there is no freaking axe in Varrock. How do you not have an axe? There's an iron axe in Varrock? By the red spiders? I can't go over there, mate. That's way too far. I'm gonna die. Can I? It'd be really dumb to die now. Where are the spiders? There's no way I can go past the spiders. They will freaking one-shot me, man. Yeah, what is this? Wait, so there is no axe salesman in Varrock anywhere? That's crazy. There's one in Lumbridge, obviously. Maybe home teleport? Yeah, that one's on cooldown. So I have to make the run of shame. Hey, thank you, by the way, the Panther, for the 1-year resubscription. Absolutely massive. Thank you very much. That was already 10 minutes ago. I wasn't even here yet. Maybe you were trying to do it in a very sneaky way, and I just spoiled it. Well, either way, thank you. It is nice when this banger starts playing, though. Harmony. Wait, I did already thank him for the sub? I did? Oh. Well, you weren't supposed to notice, Memoria. Memoria, I need you less sharp, okay? Normally, this is the time of the day that you start falling asleep and all that. You need to pay less attention. The addiction is taking its toll. I haven't slept all night, Captain Hare. All I've been doing is grinding. There's nothing quite like it. You already slept after work? Oh, nice. You can go open a few bottles. Oh, no, that's not what I'm saying, dude. Okay, so we go to Bob. And Bob is gonna sell me... I guess I'll just take a bronze X, actually, because I don't have that much money. I don't know how much planks are. So anyways, I'll teleport with the Chronicle back to Varrock. And then the idea is that we get an inventory worth of planks. Oak planks, specifically. We'll turn them into... Yeah, we'll turn the logs into planks at the sawmill, which I'm going to have to spend money for. And then I'm going to have to make sure that I still have enough GP in my inventory to actually make the menagerie. So the menagerie structure itself is... Well, the room itself is 30,000 GP. And then it requires 4 oak planks. I need to just get, like, 1 more oak larder built, though. I think actually 1 oak larder is going to be enough, but I'll just get a full inventory of oak planks just in case. And that should technically be okay. How did I get the money? I've been doing the agility pyramid. So I've been leveling up my agility for a little bit. And at the agility pyramid, you get 10k every time you make it to the top. So I made it to the top like 6 times. Took way too long. And that is how I made a little bit of money. But it's painful. Apparently, you no longer really fail the agility pyramid when you get up to level 70. But level 70 agility takes a while. And I'm thinking, one of the reasons I haven't really leveled combat yet is that I would like to do some of the wilderness course. So maybe I can go ahead and do like the agility course in the wilderness, because supposedly it's awesome. I can already smell the freedom from the beaver. Wait, no, I could have worded that differently. Anyways, I would like to buy planks. How much are these? 250 GP? Okay. Just make the whole inventory. There we go. That gives me enough money left over. And now all I need to do is run all the way back to Remington. And then we will be able to park the beaver in my house. Forever. I'll actually use another Chronicle teleport because I'll probably die in the wilderness anyway. So I will probably lose that. I actually don't know how death works as a UIM. I think as a UIM, you do lose everything when you die. How does that work in real life? Do you lose everything when you die in real life? Are we all playing Ultimate Ironman? Quick little pit stop at Port Sarim. Woo! A big moment. Coming right up. We enter the house in build mode. Look at my beautiful house. I have literally no furniture. All I have is a larder, which I'm going to be able to use to make an oak larder. We get level 37 construction. I can now build a menagerie. Okay, excellent. I am going to go ahead and put my beaver in its forever home. We got to go ahead and build the house. I'll go with an outdoors menagerie because I think it looks nice. You can actually move these things around these days, so it doesn't really matter. We'll just build it like this. We can actually move the rooms if I want to. And then I built the pet house space. Yes? And then I put my beaver in there. How do I put my beaver in the house? Okay, I have successfully saved my beaver. If I now switch to like non-build mode, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see the beaver roaming around. The beaver is now safe. Look at it. Look how happy it is. You get to live here by yourself. I might occasionally visit and maybe one day I'll get you friends, but for now, this is your life. Yeah, it's not very glorious. But we have successfully saved the beaver, man, which is all I ever really wanted to do. Yeah, it's a bit sad, but hey. Okay, so 43 prayer is absolutely massive on any RuneScape account because it unlocks protect from melee. There's also protect from missiles and then protect from magic. And these, generally speaking, especially for like questing and any sort of like PvE, any sort of like, I don't know, regular combat that isn't player versus player, for the most part, it will negate 100% of damage taken assuming you pray the correct version. So if you have melee, like anti-melee, protect from melee on, you won't be taking any damage from melee, which is incredible for questing. So getting this earlier rather than later is big. Normally this takes forever to get. However, I have heard of a little trick, and I've never done this before, but I've heard of a little trick where you go right over here into the wilderness, you go to the boneyard, you pick up big bones that spawn over here, and then you run them on over towards the Chaos Altar, right over here. And the Chaos Altar gives you 700% roughly for each bone. So you get 350% bonus for burying the bones over here, or for like offering the bones to the altar. And then there is also like a 50% chance that the bone doesn't get consumed. So you end up getting 700%, and it apparently only takes a little while, in RuneScape terms that is, a little while to go from the boneyard to the altar. Now the problem with the boneyard is that, as well as the Chaos Altar, is that it is in the wilderness. And in the wilderness, you can get attacked by other players. So my main concern, I suppose, is that I will die to people that are watching my stream. Maybe like doing this live is a bad idea. Because I have 12 HP and I will literally die to literally any hit. But we'll go ahead and give it a shot. I'm not bringing any food because I don't have any. Logging in right now to PK you, please no. I'm playing at like very off hours. Like this is not a very common time to be playing RuneScape. One of the reasons I went live a little early today. Because this is like way off peak. Okay, so we drop all of this stuff. I literally have nothing for you to kill. I mean, this is literally pointless. Surely nobody would just go over here to grief me, right? Yeah, so doing it at a lower level, so the way the wilderness works, you can only be attacked by players within like a certain range. So currently this is wilderness level 16. It means that I can only be attacked by players that are between level 3 and 26, which is extremely low. And the deeper you go into the wilderness, the more likely it is, like the bigger the range becomes of players that can attack you. So technically this should be fine. Honestly, the main thing I'm worried about is the skeletons themselves that are going to be wandering around in the boneyard. I just ran head first into an ant. This place is dangerous. I'm not paying attention. Yeah, I might die here very easily, honestly. It's gonna be super... Yeah, so this is what we're looking for. These things is what we're looking for. Big bones. I don't know what the easiest way of getting them is. Like, there's 2 spawns over there. I might just want to world hop and just pick the one up over here instead. I don't really know what the best way of doing it is. I also don't know how oh, these level 25. Yeah, I might not need PKers to kill me. Like, all jokes aside, this is very easy for me to die to.
Early stream. NICE. Nice low pop.
Is that a 69-month resub? Ay, 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 ay. Nice! Thank you. Thank you very much. If somebody wants to come along and aggro the skeletons for me, if you want to be my bodyguard, I would love that, yes. Okay, here we go. Full inventory of bones. Now all I have to do is make my way to the Chaos Altar. I wonder if it's safer for me to like do this maybe on like a free-to-play world? Because I think there's way more people in members worlds, but I don't really know. I'm gonna hop to this one. I'm hiding my worlds. You guys can't see. Yeah, I know there's a boss near the altar in the PvP section there. Like on members worlds. That boss is actually really fun. So on RuneLite, you can set it up that if you hold down shift you can swap the regular left click to use. So I want to be using the bones on the altar rather than burying the bones. Loco, don't die to a hobgoblin, dude. That'd be really stupid. Okay. I want to be using the bones. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't click that now. My giant my giant logout button didn't work anymore. Okay, nobody saw what world I am in. It's okay, it's okay. Nobody saw anything. We're moving. I think the scariest thing about the Chaos Altar is that it's a very common PvP hotspot. Because some people aren't bringing big bones. They are like bringing very expensive bones. Like the absolute highest end bones in the game are worth a lot of GP. And you can also like bring like noted bones and then unnote them at the Chaos Altar. So some folks just bring like millions worth in a single inventory. And obviously if you're a PvPer, you can just kind of hop worlds in that exact location. And chances are you might stumble upon somebody. So it is a very popular PvP hotspot. I think running over there, so I'm nearly there right now, is pretty easy. I just gotta be ready to like very quickly use the bones. I'm hoping nobody is gonna be here, man. I have hidden my world. Okay, this is the altar, right over here. So 700% XP. I'm just gonna keep clicking. I'm actually gonna move my inventory a little bit. I don't want to show my screen because I am very likely going to accidentally share the world that I'm in. Okay, I'm getting a shit ton of levels though. This is dopamine generator now. Okay. Massive gains. The Dark Lord spares your sacrifice, but still rewards you for your efforts. Look, that was a PvPer right there. You see him? That guy hopped worlds. Here's another guy. Well, he just escaped death, I think, because I think the dude that just hopped in may have been like too high of a level for me to be attacked. The maximum combat level I can be attacked by right now is 48. So we got in a single inventory up to level 19. And obviously the XP will scale down dramatically. But that's still pretty darn good. Honestly, like 19 in a single inventory is not bad. Okay, don't die to dwarfs. Actually, maybe I should die to dwarfs. Yeah, please kill me. Just take everything that I have out of me. I will run back bald as I was born. Wait. I will run back as a bald man. Because I think it'll be a little bit quicker. I need to get my HP back, and I can't really reliably do it this way. No. I only lost the chef's head. The beaver is safe in my house. Maybe this is not a bad way of getting up there. Hold up. So I purposefully died. I can use this Soul Wars portal. Oh, I think I did take this one a very long time ago. And then maybe somehow, if I enter again, where does it go? Yeah, I can take it back to the Ferox Enclave. And I think the Ferox Enclave is... Wait, how do I go? Do I just hit the portal again? No. How do I... Wasn't there like a staircase or something? Ah, here. Exit through the opening. This opening is both an entrance as well as an exit. Very nice. And then we are back in Ferox Enclave. So this is kind of like a PvP hotspot, but it's very nice as well for general refreshing, because you have this pool of refreshment that restores everything on the account. So you get back up to like full run energy, full everything. Okay, I've made my way back again. I'm gonna try and use my run energy a little bit more sparingly, because I'm kind of just YOLOing around a bunch, which is not ideal. All we need to do though is get a few inventories. I don't know how long this is gonna take. Don't, no, Loco, you idiot. You don't live for that long against these skellies. I think they have like a max hit of like 8. Okay, I don't know, I'm just guessing. It might be better, honestly, to just loot the ones that spawn over here and then, like, hop worlds. Because these two that are close together are kind of chill. These two right over here. Seems like the aggro range on the skeletons is relatively small. So, like, I can actually get reasonably close before they attack me. Yeah, I'm gonna world hop right over here. Yo, this, like, world hider thingamajig is nice and all, but it still shows what world I'm world hopping to in the bottom left. Which... I guess I'll hide my chat. Yeah, I don't want you guys to know where I am. Hey, thank you, Vinestork, for the 52 months. Appreciate that. Maybe I can hide that as well. World hider. Oh my god, I can hide everything. I can hide world flags. I can hide favorite worlds. I can hide the scroll bar. I can hide the list. Yo! Look at this! You're never gonna find me now, gamers! Maybe you are, I don't know. If you find me now, I'm impressed. But please don't try. Because I don't want to die. I could hide everything by not streaming. Wait a second. I'm never streaming again. GG. Raum, you've convinced me. I will never stream ever again after today. Oh, don't... Okay, well... Okay, maybe I will. Other players. I'm a little scared of them, I'm not gonna lie. They can attack me, but these guys are busy catching chinchompas. Chinchompas are worth a lot of money. Dude, this plugin is kind of sick. Look at that. You can't actually see what world I'm in at all. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Green dragon. Green dragon. Calm down, Loco. Not what we need. I have another full inventory of big bones. So we'll make our way to the Chaos Altar. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Okay. Threading the needle over here. Making my way to the Chaos Altar once more. Maybe they're bots. Yeah, maybe they are bots. That's one of the shitty things I think about RuneScape. Like, the amount of bots there are in the game is kind of rough. The reason bots exist, though, is mostly because people, like, buy gold and stuff, right? Like, the whole economy is kind of based around bots these days. But, you know, as an ultimate Ironman, I cannot engage in any of that. Like, literally cannot engage with any of the botted stuff. There's absolutely nothing. Like, anything I do on this account, I'm gonna have to do by myself. Like, for example, picking up big bones and then bringing them to the Chaos Altar. Ugh. So what you can do on a main account is get, like, one inventory of dragon bones, and I'm pretty sure that will be enough. You can just buy a bunch of dragon bones that will likely be killed by bots. Like, the bots will probably be the ones gathering those bones and then selling them on the Grand Exchange. And then I guess in it for them is them being able to sell the gold in-game to other players, which is kind of shitty, but it is what it is. I have also got the feeling that Jagex doesn't really do very much about it. It seems like it's very... I don't know, maybe it's very hard, I don't know. But also if half your playing base, like maybe like a third or so of your player base is bots, and they're all paying for a subscription, maybe it's not so bad for them. Like, it's a weird incentive, you know? Like, do you really want to destroy the player economy that is based around bots these days? And then also at the same time reduce your own income by banning all the botted accounts? I don't know what the best way of doing it is. But it would be nice if there were no bots. Okay, how much did we get from that? We are now level 23. It's already slowing down. I don't know how many trips this is going to be, but... we'll run back. We should ask Pirate Software what he thinks about it. No, I don't think we need to ask Pirate Software. I think we're good. Wait, you've checked? To get up to level 43 like this, you need about 420 big buns? Coincidence? Blizzard knows what's up. Or, wait, Blizzard? I've played too many Blizzard games. Not Blizzard knows what's up. You know what's crazy about Not Blizzard, aka Jagex? I've been making Blizzard-related video content for years, and once upon a time, they had community managers that would come and hang out in the chat, and they would just kind of be here. And they would actually like be asking like, hey, can we help with anything? Or like, is there anything we can, you know, do to maybe make the content creation process a little bit easier? Because obviously making content is a very big bonus for gaming companies, right? I mean, there's a reason gaming companies spend a stupid amount of money on influencer marketing, right? So, it's so weird to me that like in these couple of streams of this game that I have done, we've had already 2 instances of somebody from Jagex hanging out in the chat. Because I haven't heard anything from Blizzard in literally years. Literally years. It's really nice when a company is actually like involved. I know, it's crazy, but like it's kind of sweet. Don't die. Don't die, Loco, you idiot. Yeah, it seems like the Jagex customer support, or at least some of the community members, are actually like, or community managers rather, are actual people, not bots. I know. It's weird. Oh. Okay, I have 1 HP. Just don't get hit, Loco. Just don't get hit. It'll be fine. Just try to not die. No, no, no. No, no, no. Stop that. No run energy. I'm just trying to loot some... Okay, got one. I'm just trying to loot some of the bones, okay? No, we do heal, but the only healing that I currently have is from the passive healing that the character has by default. So you can see a little line around my HP here in the top section of the screen, like in the top right. When that little bar fills all the way in, it will heal me 1 heal, 1 hit point. However, the problem with it obviously is that I am hopping worlds to loot these bones, and it resets every time, it seems. I didn't realize that that is how the mechanic worked either. But I guess now we know. I don't know. I don't really like playing a hardcore Ironman because I know I'm gonna die to something stupid eventually. I like the... I don't know. I like the challenge of Ultimate Ironman way better. I think it's just more fun. Like, if you play hardcore Ironman, it basically means you can never die. But, like, you can die to a disconnect, right? You can die just because you're AFKing too hard. And ultimately, like, death is also a mechanic. Sometimes it's just the smartest way to, like, navigate the world. Which sounds dumb, but, like, it will teleport you back to, like, the very starting point. And it's just, like, it's, it's a bit of a time saver. You can continue as a regular Ironman after dying? Right. But then what's the point of playing an Ultimate Ironman? Does that work in real life too? I don't think so. No, there's some people that believe that in real life you also respawn. But I highly doubt it, to be honest. I think we get to be space dust again. Remember those good old days when we were all space dust? Dang. It's gonna be fun. There's a lot of players here, actually. These are all traps that people set up. This guy can't attack me. He's level 47. Well, they are players in the same sense that Twitch chatters are also humans. Wait, you guys are you guys human? Anyway. So for my first run of IRL, I am playing a hardcore Ultimate Ironman. Meaning that I have nothing in the bank, and I can't respawn. I can only have the stuff that I carry on me. Well, I can trade. I can trade, yeah. That's true, I suppose. So it's a bit of a weird one, but for my very first playthrough of IRL, I am playing hardcore. I can only trade with NPCs? Wait, are the people working in stores at IRL NPCs? I never really thought about that. I thought they were like the same as like me. They're NPCs? I had no idea. You played a dolphin in your first IRL playthrough. It was way more fun than being a human. Yeah. Makes sense. You get to hang out with your buddies. Be really good at swimming. Actually have a giant brain. Okay, here we go again. There is somebody else here. I'm going to world hop. I'm a pussy. Wait, no, don't. He was just sacrificing bones. Oh god, there's 2 more people. I hate people! I don't want to see anybody. I want to have a private altar with me and the Dark Lord. Okay, here we go. Here we go again. If you hold down Alt, by the way, in... Wait, it doesn't work? What? Okay, I don't care. Anyways, if you hit Alt... You scared me, bro. You scared... Somebody just spawned right next to me. I worked hard for these bones, man. I don't want to get boned by my I don't know. All right, we're back. If you hold Alt down, you can actually move the inventory, which is kind of sick. So you can kind of move it wherever you like. Only on this like interface though. I think on like the regular one. Doesn't work. Oh, you saw how many times that one bone saved? 50% chance, like 6 times in a row. Okay. We're gaming. So one thing I can do is die. There we go. Death has been accomplished. Congratulations. Firm handshakes all around. And then we can Clan Wars teleport, which is going to bring me back to Ferox Enclave, which I can do every half hour. Because it's now going to be on cooldown after I use it. And then we're going to be able to get a little bit closer to the Boneyard again. And we spawn with like full HP and everything, because somehow, some way, I found myself at low hit points. Nobody knows where it came from. So anyways, now I'm level 26. Level 26. I mean, we need 43. Honestly, we only really need like level 40. But I'll get 43 because it'll be easier for questing and stuff. I have made my way here again. Somebody just made a good point. Maybe if there's other people donating bones to the Dark Lord, it's actually better. I can be like a fish in a school. Like a school of fish. Because now if PKers show up, they might actually go for the other guys. If the sharks are here, they might eat some of the other fish. Oh my god. These are humans communicating. What a crazy concept. He just said congratulations to me. Well, he just said GZ. I will communicate with my fellow humans here in a moment. Just need to make sure that the Dark Lord has all my bones before I get boned by a PKer. Bones for everybody. Alright. Thank you. You can tell this guy is also an Ironman because he has the letters FE in his username. This is when you're a real Ironman, okay? A lot of people have like iron in their username, but this guy has FE in his username. Just in case you weren't sure that RuneScape players were nerdy. Yeah, this is the extra nerdy approach. I don't really like the idea of putting iron or FE or like UIM or whatever in my username. Although I really don't like my current username either, but I couldn't come up with anything better. Wait! Chat! Big day! It's back, baby! This was my previous grave! Apparently the guy that killed me, aka the Chaos Dwarf, didn't care about my chef's head. I'll drop the 24 coins as a tip. Hell yeah, it's back. We are so back right now. Yeah, so my character name is not Loco, it's Solo Loco. At least that's the idea, but now it kind of sounds like So Loco, which I don't really like. I'm open to other nickname suggestions. Yeah, the beaver is safe. The beaver is secret and it is safe, Gandalf. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so Loco was taken. Loco TV was also taken. I tried Slowco. Also taken. Bloco I did not try. Can I see if Bloco is available? Where do I do that? How do I do this? I think it's over here? No. Wasn't there like a way to like do that somewhere? Oh, here we go. Name changer. Please go somewhere else if you wish to do that. What? Oh, well, I can't see if it's available. Lowoco? I'm not weeb enough for that. Like, I know you guys aren't like weeb gatekeeping or whatever, but I don't think I am weeb enough for any of it. Lowoco. If you guys have a suggestion, though, for something that would make sense, feel free to let me know, but I honestly don't know. I'm terrible when it comes to usernames. No, so one of my accounts is called LocoTV. I don't know who owns the original Loco username. I would love to have that one, but I don't have it. Loki? Lokai? 420 PK God? You guys have some really good suggestions. Throko? Felloco? Real Loco? What about Owo? That's 100% taken. Any variation of any of these things, 100% taken. Look at this guy. He just ran back to see if he could kill me. Get wrecked, nerd. My level's too low. This is why I didn't level my combat. Okay, good. Sorry. I just had to have my moment there, okay? Hours of juggling my beaver to make sure I didn't die have led up to that one moment right there. I like juggling my beaver. 1 HP and a dream. Don't even walk this way. This guy wants to kill me. He doesn't even have a head. Do you think he sees me coming if he doesn't have a head? Do they still have an aggro range if they have no face? Okay, sneak in, sneak in, sneak in. Lock in, Loco. Okay, okay, okay. No, no, no! Careful, careful, careful. Pathing in this game is wild. I feel like every time I world hop, I might accidentally hop right next to a skeleton. Hey! Fart Joy? Oh no, Fort Joy, what are you doing, bro? Those are my bones. Wow. This guy's very rude. He's doing the same thing as I am doing. Some RuneScape players are so toxic. Oh, jeez. Oh, God, I shouldn't have done that. That was actually kind of stupid. Reckless is my middle name. You can call me Loco Reckless TV. Or More Reckless Loco. He had a Definity's Original Sin username? Oh. Yeah, he must be cool. He must be really cool. Anybody with a Larian Games related username is pretty cool. Honestly, best thing to ever come out of Belgium. I think we can all agree with that. Not a lot of great things have come from Belgium, but... Larian Studios? Poor. They make some pretty banger games. What about healing up, Loco? Preposterous. I don't have any food. Come on, just give me a couple of free bones. Okay. If you literally sneeze at my character right now, I die. I will turn on one of my newly found prayers, though, which will increase my regeneration speed by 100%. So I now regen so freaking quick. I'm gonna be at like 4 HP by the time I make it to the Dark Altar. This is a big day. No, don't sneeze on my character. No. So all we need to do is repeat this until we get up to level 43. Obviously, the levels start slowing down quite a bit. Apparently, in these few trips I've done so far, I am about a quarter of the way there. I think this is by far, though, the easiest thing to do right now. Because later on, I will have a lot of important items in my inventory. So entering the wilderness in general is going to be scary. And then obviously, at the same time, I will also have some... I can die to this guy this time around. Hey, there's somebody here. Dang, there's somebody doing the combat. Ah, I'm going to scare him. Ah! Can I kick him? No, I can't. He hit a 34? Can I kick him now? Oh. Look, all I'm trying to do is die. What do I have to do to die around here? He already respawned? Dang. Alright, I will drink the wine of Zamorak instead. It is gonna cost me my chef's head, but with a little bit of luck, it'll still be here when I get back. Yeah, exactly. Like, the further along this account is gonna be, the scarier it will become to actually go and do this. So I am better off doing it right now than later. What's up, Hans? Hans, why do you have to get so close to me, man? Hans does not care about personal space. But yeah, like, this is the best thing I think I can do to progress the account right now. Getting level 43 is just such an easy improvement. Also, I was thinking there's this... There's these rogues somewhere in the wilderness where you can get a poison dagger. And if I have a poison dagger, I can use that to, like, kill quest mobs and all that pretty easily, I think. Like, if I have 43 prayer and a poison dagger, I can do basically any quest. Okay, maybe that goes a bit far, but I can do quite a few. It's Toby's birthday. It is. Well, he's looking very happy about it. He turned 4 today. We definitely did not forget. What do you want for your birthday? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Four already? Yeah, he's... Huh? What? He's a big floof. Yeah, he's already 4. Yep. Time does go by pretty quick. Wait, you didn't see my world. You didn't see the world I'm in. Nothing happened. Don't worry about it. He wanted to be on the ground for his birthday. How sweet is that? Hey, look, my chef's head is still here, guys. Hold up. I will sacrifice the bones in a moment. Oh, wait, no. Ah, okay, maybe sacrifice the bones first, Loco, you idiot. The chef's head is nice and all. But the chef's head ain't no beaver. As my grandma always says. We have saved the beaver. I will not take as good a care of the chef's head, okay? This is the chef's head from the previous time I sacrificed bones. Dude, I get so much XP. Can you feel the dopamine, chat? Every single one of these bones is pure, unadulterated, concentrated dopamine. In its rawest, purest form. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. We need just a few more levels for 37, which is gonna be Protect from Magic. One of the big ones. Hello. Hello, excuse me, you're in the wrong... Okay. It was a girl. She was not impressed by my bald spot. I wonder who left a chef's head and 19 big bones on the floor over here. We don't see anybody else here. Just pretend the other players aren't there. They're too high combat anyway. If a PKer comes close, they might kill the other guy, rather than me. Plus, I think I'm actually still only like level 11 or so. What is my combat level at the moment? Okay, 12. 12.6. Pretty terrible, though. Which is excellent, because it means that the highest level opponent that can currently kill me... Hey, level 37, that's the first big one. There it is. Woo! Protect from Magic. 40 is Protect from Range, and then 43 is Protect from Melee. We want to get all three of them. But it means that... I'm actually going to do the same thing as this guy. We'll teleport back here in a moment. Clan Wars is once more available. It means that there's a chance PKers only attack them, right? And obviously if the maximum level is level 50, most PKers are going to be higher level than that. It's a bit breezy though without my chef's head. Okay, new plan. We'll just keep killing rats. And then the rats are gonna give me a looting bag, and then I can fill the bones into the looting bag. So I can bring 2 inventories worth of big bones. That's a huge amount of gains. The only problem is if I die, then I will lose twice as many bones. I don't know if this is actually better. I don't think it is. But it could technically be slightly faster. Just don't die? Right, that's a good suggestion, honestly. Why didn't I just, like, consider that, or? Man, I suck at clicking bones. No! I don't want to get attacked by the unicorn. Stop. But if I do end up dying, it'll be twice as much fun for you guys. And that's a big bonus, too, that a lot of you are forgetting about. Like, the pain on my end will be twice as big, and I'm pretty sure that means your enjoyment gets doubled. Imagine getting attacked by a horse. It's a unicorn, it's not a horse. I heard that if you're Voldemort and you drink their blood, you live forever or something. I don't know. Dang. It's a 1 in 15 drop chance. What is this? Ah, there it is. Nice. You're too high level, man. I'm too pathetic for you. Okay, so what we do is we open up the looting bag. Oh, geez. There's a tree and oh my god, this place. No! Loco, you idiot. What are you doing? Okay, I'm hopping. I'm hopping. I'm going to a different world. I don't think I can do this. But anyways, I can now effectively bring a second bag, and then I think I fill the bag up with more bones. And then I can destroy the looting bag at the altar, and we get even more XP. Oh no. Okay, this forest is not my favorite. Now, it's a few hours later, and I am now a meager 29 XP away from level 43. I actually ran out of big bones, which kind of sucks. However, there were a couple of people that suicided here on the Wine of Samarak in this particular world, and I picked up their bones. So, this should be enough, right? Yes, there we go. Level 43 prayer is done. And that opens up a wide variety of new content on the account. Very nice.